David, you've had 2 days on the grass with the players and we've come here to Plymouth Argyle. What did you make of the game today?
Probably 2 parts really. So one, I thought there was loads of positives, particularly when we pressed and got it right. We won balls and we looked exciting and we created chances. And I thought some of our build-up was outstanding because it wasn't just slow, purposeless possession. We actually played through them and got into really good areas. And then there's just a little bit with the quality in the final third, and that'll come. Obviously, you know, it's a new project. It's going to take a little bit of time. And then the second bit was probably the big learning that needs to come out. We've been beat 5-1. I'll be honest, the quality of their finishing was incredible. I don't think our goalkeeper made many saves, yet they scored 5 goals. So the game feels really, really harsh, but stopping the switch, defending crosses and our organisation towards that needs to be addressed this week, and we need to look at that. And then just a little bit of timing of when we press and how we press. Maybe not going quite so often. They would be the key learnings from today, but I think if anybody watched the game, I think there's enough to encourage them that actually we're going to be okay. We need a few more weeks to get going, and that's obviously we missed 4 weeks of pre-season, so we've only had a day and a tiny bit of a session to get to today, and we've got 1 week, and then we got West Brom, who are top of the table championship side, so it's pretty hard line of fixtures going into the season. But I think what I'll do is show us real strengths and weaknesses where we need to continue to work to improve to be ready for the league programme. So nobody likes getting beat, but I think there was enough today to encourage us that we could develop a really good squad here and have a good season.
And are you actually impressed with how much information the players have taken on in the last couple of days?
I think the one message that come from this is the players have been absolutely brilliant. They're really, really engaged. They've trained really, really well. And actually today, the amount that they took on in a short space of time. Now, we knew these 2 friendlies aren't ideal for us because of the level of opponent is not necessarily the best to go into a league campaign. But I think as long as everybody understands these games will give us massive learning opportunities, and what the players have shown against the team that won their league last year is that they have taken it on. And I think talking to their manager after the game, he was really, really complimentary because that was a really tough game. The score doesn't necessarily reflect it today, and we have to address that. That's not going to be good enough when 3 points are at stake. But I think there was enough today to suggest we could cause a lot of problems, and the players have been unbelievable. And I think it's important that they know that, and the club know that they've really bought in a short space of time.
Just finally, David, how useful will your first full week be ahead of that West Brom game?
Brilliant. I mean, to be honest, if I'm being dead straight with you, we got 2 weeks, and the West Brom game it's a good game, but it's a learning opportunity for us. Depending on how it goes, it doesn't really matter. What we have to do is get ready for Salford. So we got 2 weeks. I see 2 weeks of training more important than the game next Friday, if I'm being totally honest with you, because we want to be as ready as we can be with such a short space of time. I can't wait to get back with the players because they have that attitude in time. Give us a little bit of time to get it right, but once we get it right, I think the fans are going to love watching us play.